Good morning, guys. Here's take 3. um, it's been a week since the Utah University situation with Mr. Kirk. We all know what happened. ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN. We know what did not happen. Let me be crystal clear on that one. And of course, not even 72 hours later, they had Trump come out saying we need to do something about free speech. Well, I do agree. People need to use a level of discernment and personal responsibility with their so-called rights, because like George Carlin said, if it's a right, nobody can take it away from you. If it's a privilege, it can be taken away. I'm paraphrasing here, okay? But that's right. He's right. He was absolutely right on that one. And I watched this video with Hassan Piker that my daughter was watching last night, in which he shared a clip of a podcast with Candace Owens. Now, I know little or nothing about her. I didn't even care who Charlie Kirk was last week till that absolutely horrific event happened. But she reminded me of a book by Tom O'Neill called Operation Chaos. Go to whatever audiobook service you use, whether it's audiobooks, Spotify, or Apple Books, whatever it is you use, and listen to it if you can get it free. If you can buy the book, that would say buy it. Because what he talks about in the book is exactly what we are seeing. When it became clear that the majority of people were looking at this, were saying, no, this puzzle doesn't fit, this piece does not belong here. All of a sudden, we had so many other things, so many other narratives, so many other ideals. I'm not going to tell you what to think. I'm never going to tell you what to think. I'm going to tell you to ask who, what, where, when, why, and how. Work through this yourself. Use your common sense God and your granny gave you to figure it out on your own. Because these news stations, they are nothing more. Again, George Carlin called it, they are mouthpieces for propaganda for the state. Nothing more, nothing less. And let me be clear, I will never call the Department of Defense address it as it's being addressed now. I am not going to do that. I don't give two hills in Haiti or hell who does it. I am not going to do it. Doing that breeds conformity, and conformity breeds acceptance. Once you start accepting things, they become permanent. You notice that one? We accepted the Patriot Act. It was supposed to have been temporary after 9/11. How ironic. Both blood-drenched wings of that bird folded together, flew together perfectly. Because it was already written. They just needed an event. Now, I had some other videos I was going to do, things I was going to cover. But until I can figure out how to navigate this again, I'm going to have to table them for right now. Now, if you want to go on Google, search Northwood's Papers, the PDF, I strongly recommend you do it. About page 8, page 7 to page 13 is where you want to read. That's when it gets real interesting. Because a lot of things that I mentioned in that I've seen happen. I just didn't know it. But I do now. And I will not stand by and let these things happen again. They keep happening. But back to this book of Operation Chaos, which is where a good return for it right here. We're seeing it. As soon as people don't believe something, you throw something else at them. And then there's something else over here. And then over here. Then up here. Hey, down here. You get what I'm saying? When you're looking here, you should be looking all the way around. Using situational awareness, it's called. My dad used to call it. And he was taught this in the Army. Even before he was a paratrooper in Green Beret. They were taught situational awareness in boot camp and basic training. You're always looking around, you're always looking, you're always observing. You're stepping back, putting your emotions in a box and locking it so you can use your head. I'm going to stop here, but I am going to say this. Violence and hate are like quicksand. Before it drowns you, it'll choke you to death. It'll choke you. It's a very slow, agonizing death. You're being squeezed, you're being suffocated, and you're choking on quicksand. There's nobody that can help you. There's nobody that can pull you out. So my advice, just don't get in the quicksand. Stay away from the violence and the hate.